But anyway, the reason why I wanted to make this video was I was looking up some recipes, and I'm going to try a new recipe for supper tonight. Oh, this one's wider than 1 inch. So this must have been one of the end pieces. So instead of cutting it smaller to make a smaller bead, I just left them larger to make a larger bead. And it rolls in my roller, so that's good. But anyway, so I'm going to try to make something called a pasty. A pasty? Yeah. Well, anyway, they're like a dough material. They got dough on the outside, and then they got some kind of cut up chopped steak, or I guess you could use ground hamburger or whatever you wanted. And then it's got some vegetables. Now what's exciting is I've never used a rutabaga before, right? I've looked up on what, oh, sorry, I didn't show it. It asked for a rutabaga, and I've never cooked with a rutabaga. So I looked up on how to, pick the how to pick a good rutabaga and all that, because it's important. I mean, it's just like when you're picking watermelon, it is important to put the watermelon up to your ear and hit it, or at least that's how I do it. There are other methods, but the tapping and listening, and people look at me funny when I go to the grocery store and I've got a watermelon up to my ear and I'm, tapping it, and they're like, does it knock back? And it's like I realize they're just trying to make a joke, but to me it's like, whatever. I haven't found a good comeback for that yet. I usually say something like, no one's home right now. There was nobody at the door. Or some stupid line like that. Anyway, but still off topic. So anyway, I'm gonna look up, I'm gonna go to the store, and usually now I've seen people where they showed rutabagas, right? And then they show them pink. Now I've never seen the pink kind. I've only seen they got a brown or outside thing, and they're really, really waxy. I know how I'm supposed to cut them up and all that fun stuff, but I'm really excited to try it. And probably if I get a big one, I'm gonna try to get one that's about that big. Preferably that big. The most of them I've seen are like that big. So I'm going to try to get one that's a little bit smaller. And we don't have that pink kind that has like the pink color and that goes to the white. But yeah, I was going to, I don't think my family is ready for me to use parsnips. Parsnips are the white carrots. Yeah, parsnips, turnip, and then the rutabaga, and then I wanted to do a sweet potato. Someday I'm going to do those four root vegetables, and put them all inside of one of these pastry doughs. But I was like, no, you know what? Today I'm just going to leave it as plainly as possible. So I'm going to just do onion, probably just a yellow onion, Then I'll have some carrot for sweet to hopefully counteract. I have never had rutabaga, and I've heard that they're kind of like a milder version of a radish, which I'm hoping that's not true, because I like radishes, and I think my husband would eat them, but I don't know if my kids would. That's a hard one to tell, but my husband and one of my daughters went to actually eat right now at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm a little bit pissed because I wanted to make supper by 6 o'clock, and they're not going to be hungry in 4 hours, which, makes me mad that here I'm going to be trying a new recipe. So, and they are going to eat now. It's like, get up earlier,